Whoops, I forgot to unmute myself. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hello, Kaiju. Hello, Kaiju. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. And see, I went onto the main menu because Leather suggested to do that. Hello, Kaiju. Hello, Kaiju. Let's see. But here it is. The main menu. And see, last we left off, it was mostly just, like slice of life stuff. Nothing too serious. I am aware of, like, what people have spoken about this game, so I do know there's things that happen, but I'm not fully aware of how all that looks like or when those things happen. So, this will all still be a surprise. But okay. See, last we left off, we were just about to go to the festival. We confessed to Sidori. We confessed to what's her, how do you say her name? Soyori? Sayori. It was pretty hard because it was either between Yuri or Sayori. Those are the only two I cared about. So we ended up going with Sayori, and that's the only girl we're gonna go with. Sorry, Yuri. We can be friends, but I'm a one-woman man. But yes, and these two I don't care about. Especially you. I definitely don't care about you. You're alright, but you're not like anything special. So, that's why I didn't really care for this one. This one is just, you know, tsundere. I don't like tsunderes. This one's not good. I like her. I like her a lot. She's smart. All that sort of things. And then your best friend, which is another good trope. I like that one. But yes, let's go ahead and load. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. That's alright. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. That's weird. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. Hello, Zane. Hello, Zane. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Varden, you were the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Did you show the menu? As I said, I did show the menu, Leather. I did show it. I didn't see anything special, but I don't remember what the last menu had and this one did. All I know is that Sayori seemed happy, you know, and everybody looked about normal, I think. Of course, I could have forgotten. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Oh yes, for those who weren't around, Sayori is having depression issues to where she is having trouble getting out of bed and things like that. But we had a long talk with her, and we hope she's feeling better, or at least on the road to getting better. You should take a little responsibility for her, Varden. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. What do you mean? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer and embarrassed. Wait, how do you know? How do you know? Like, if Yuri said she knew, that'd be one thing, because she was around, she could have been hiding somewhere, but you were nowhere to be found. So how the heck do you know? Out of all people. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Wait, why is there no music? I just realized. What happened to the music? I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out in desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Percentage. Get out of my head, 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 etc. Get out of my head. What's going on? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I'm sure she's fine. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Varden? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Totally fine. Yeah, she's fine. You know, it's a new, trick, people are doing these days, It's it's very artistic, metaphorical. I think. I don't know, big words, you say them. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Maria calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. We gotta get Sayori. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Hello, I found your channel. I'm recommended and decided to come back, check it out. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. And see, besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. Wait, is there always no sound? I swear there was sound before. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Okay, there is sound. There is sound playing. Maybe there's just not supposed to be any sound. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter your room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the heck? Oh, darn. Oh, that explains why the music was gone. Oh. Oh. Poor Sayori. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I suspected that was about to happen. Like, just because of the way everything was going. Oh, man. Man. I even confessed to her and everything. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? At least the music's back. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Suppress the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? I know, like, oh man. How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. It isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Is it hinting to tell me to go back and... Yeah, it's doing that. End. Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, what is this? What does this button do? Oh. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. What the heck? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I've always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. clubs, there really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Varden. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in my class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists the manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Varden. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. But I want Sayori. You're really sweet, Varden. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I wonder if I can choose a different option with Sayori. If that will help, or if she dies anyway. Because I wonder if it's one of those events that just happens no matter what. I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Varden, check your saves. Oh. They're gone. Sayori's gone. Ah. So I can't actually do that at all. It's completely gone. Oh man. I imagine that's what if I would have chose the load option, they would have showed that they're gone. I couldn't do it. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I feel like I read that already. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. But I want Sayori. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Hey, a guest. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Varden. All words escape me in this situation. This club. is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Yeah, sorry, I meant to tell you to go back when it said this isn't a game. Yet my family was around. Oh, I see. Oh. No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Do I ever get to the festival? Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Oh, you're the vice president now. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both of you. So I ran into Varden in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I can't tell you that. I'm here to see your blind playthrough. I was going to... well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. You mean I don't get cookies? Why don't you come sit down, Varden? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Also, did I miss a poem chance? No, you'd have not missed a poem chance yet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. But how can I save Sayori even though I don't know about Sayori? Wait a minute. I don't know if you guys can see this. That's Sayori in the background. I just saw that. Sayori, no! It did happen. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. No, Sayori, I must save you. Oh my goodness. Now that I think about it, I have a feeling that event is gonna happen no matter what you choose. But still, no, Sayori, my best friend. I must save my friend. Bros before these people. And she's my bro. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. There are many Easter eggs in this act. Keep an eye out for them. I will. I'm surprised I almost missed that one right there. I don't even remember what originally this was. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot in the middle. If I am to be honest, I forgot about that Easter egg. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. No, Sayori. My mind still has Sayori in it. His subconscious still remembers. He can save her. He'll save her, I believe. I believe that Varden is a hero, and he will save Sayori. You keep a whole tea set in your classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? And, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Also, you now see why I said to show the menu screen. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Varden, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, there's 3 envelopes in the cubicles in the back. 3 envelopes. Can I click on them? No, I can't. What am I saying? In the cubicles. Oh, here. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I like fantasy worlds as well. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Wait until Yuri moves out of the way. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to be so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Also, I have no idea if the envelopes are interactive, I just noticed them myself. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. Usually you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you the idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You shouldn't like them. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Well, socially awkward. Oh, DDLC, Varden being socially uneducated is somewhat relatable. I can relate as well. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example, help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sit in the silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Hmm? Huh? Huh? I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. Poems, yes, back to poems. Hello, Darnell Wolf. It's good to see you, it's good to see you. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Varden? Hold on, there's still one problem. Forget the exclamation mark. My apologies. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with digested eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, the girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Varden. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... And I forgot about another situation, yay. I'm defenseless against these girls. I see there's one difference. If since Sayori's not here, I'm not convinced to join. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty laxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Varden? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Varden, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Wait, what? And thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Varden, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Dang it, Monica, move out of the way. Exactly, Monica, move. Oh. Anything? Maybe it's probably like right here. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I see them. I wonder if there was 4 if Sayori is here. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Can you interact with him? It doesn't look like I can. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea. No, it doesn't look like I can. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom, or the club room, and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Also, I will check after the first poem is made. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Well, I guess it's Yuri, since there's no competition, you know? Because Sayori was the only real competition. But now that she's gone, well, I guess it's Yuri. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. But I must save Shiori. I mean, it'll probably get to that point. Okay, you have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Oh, Sayori. Sayori, no. Maybe I need happy thoughts. Let's see. Or I'm gonna write about Sayori. This will be about Sayori. Tragedy. Tragedy. See, tragedy. Tears. No, maybe tragedy. No, depression's a bit too on the nose. Let's see, tragedy. Look at the chibis. Oh, I see the chibis. Tragedy. Captive. Tragedy, captive. Shame. No. Tragedy, captive. See, I purposely missed Sayori's death. I don't want to see that again. I know. It's sad when I saw that. I'm like, oh. Lust. No, this is supposed to be a sad poem. So, tragedy, captive, starscape. Let's see. Starscape. See, melancholy. Melancholy. Melancholy destiny. Melancholy destiny, agonizing. 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 See, agonizing. Now it's a BDSM poem. Oh my goodness. Agonizing. Romance? I don't know. Agonizing heartbeat. Agonizing bliss, which makes no sense. Agonizing. Agonizing. We'll just do bliss. Agonizing bliss. Agonizing bliss. Forgive. Forgive. Embrace. Forgive, embrace. Eternity. Forgive, embrace, eternity. Embrace eternity, unending. Unending. Let's see. Vivid. 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 Vivid heart. And vibrant. Vibrant. Passion. Passion. Adventure. Dream. Dream. Sadness. Memories. Entropy. No, unrequited. I always like doing unrequited. Infinite. We'll go with infinite. Pretty sure, Yuri won that one. Romance. Hi again, Varden. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Should've went with lust. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Varden. Oh, it's gone. It's not here anymore. Tragedy, captive, starscape, melancholy, destiny, agonizing bliss, forgive, embrace, eternity, unending, vivid heart, vibrant passion, adventure, dream, sadness, memories, infinite. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for you, of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't read it. It's a big mouth for someone that keeps manga collection in the club room. Blech. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh. I think I understand. Click history. Making it dive headfirst in literature would... Let's see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Monica's not in here. Wait, and I like deserves slack. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, but if you don't take us seriously, you certainly have a big mouth. Oh, here it is, right here. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I see. Return. I just noticed that this is kind of like cocked to the side a bit. I just noticed that. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Varden. I know when Monica said that, that was what Sayori said last time. I'm sorry, Varden. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all... Oh, I hate this part. Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. Oh, the room is making you motion sick? So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you're asked. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book with you if you wanted me to. Also, do check the history frequently. If I remember correctly, there is a hidden dialogue. Oh, is there? Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading it much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, that was straight down. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muted this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Is there any special? Special? No, no. I muted this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Is your eye okay? Your eye okay? Is it alright? Is it going well? That's the book that you give me, right? Oh, check the history when it does a glitch? Oh. Let's see. Do-do-do-do. Uncomfortable, oh, it's fun. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. See, nothing so far. I'm guessing it has to be one of those weird glitches. Not like this. I wonder how far this is gonna go. Just keeps going. I wanted to reread some of it. Like a big glitch. Like there are small and there are small and glitches. I see. So this is basically just, you know, it's just a small thing. I wanted to reread some of it. That means I missed a few times, because there were a few times I saw that, but I didn't check. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book. She doesn't look too good. Oh, you know what? That's just what makes her special, you know? Well then, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Yuri right now. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front page cover. Oh, is that where that comes from? Basically, it's just about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Wait, this is different. Wait, this is different. This is not what it was about last time. That's weird. Yep, Easter egg. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I remember this was not what this was about. It was about like a girl or something last time. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixating them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. I mean, originally it was. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Varden? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reluctant and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. A life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Oh, it doesn't say anything. Then suddenly... Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless... Oh my gosh. I bet she would have liked to see a BDSM poem. Maybe. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright that... but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole... Wait, I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. Okay, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my head, I missed it. So, let me see. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, then I let things like, ah, darn it, I missed it. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... Oh, some glitches don't save. Oh, I see. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Oh, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Oh, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... In fact, might as well be screen, right? Yes. What are you saying? When the game came out originally, I had just escaped my dating sim phase. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I had put it into my bag. Alright, it's time. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I got into this game after Plus came out. Yeah, I did see Plus. I was thinking about getting Plus instead of this one, but I decided to go with the free version, because I wasn't sure if I would like it or not. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. See, Plus only has added stories. I see. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... darn it. I couldn't read it fast enough. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. Darn. I want to read what she said. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... I wonder what it said. I don't read those fast enough. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk and tilts up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and the forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides in under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Oh. Yeah, I think you hear, that's her actual thoughts when that happens. Like those are what she's actually thinking. Okay, so that's what she said. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since we've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. I just realized that Yuri's hair looks a little flat. I forgot to mention that that Plus may also have a little better graphics than the regular. Oh, the graphic is not that big of a deal. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Yeah, Yuri was definitely the close second. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for Soyori, you know, being the cute friend, I probably would have just stuck with Yuri. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? Wait, we're reading a book about experiments and stuff. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. I know her face. I think this is different from the other one. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Oh, is it the experiment part? Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Oh. Yuri, are you feeling alright? I was pointing out the Easter egg. Oh, I see, I see. Hey. Well, it seems like she was reacting differently from last time. Because I think before, she was just like, oh, you think so? And this time she's like, no, I'm not like this person. Of course, we were reading two different books, though. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Varden? Did something happen just now? I know, she just ran out. I have no idea. Zero, is he in Act 2? Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what the how you divide acts, but yeah, I'm in the part where things are glitching out and my best friend died. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? But she's not here anymore, eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. Things are different. Who should I show my poem to first? I guess I'll show to Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Varden. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do to get better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I don't think Yuri's coming back. No, is Yuri not coming back? No. That's the only other girl I care about. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Varden. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Varden. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. No, this is Monica number 5. No, I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for a social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Ah. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all that time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poems now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I do. Don't worry. I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be very good. To not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crickle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I see. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, you mean after everybody's dead, and you're the only one left. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I don't know, I'm just assuming. Sometimes when we're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Now I'm gonna do Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Oh, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Got the poem done. I tried to make it about how the MC would feel if he was still in Act 1 and Sayori was dead, and the game didn't reset. I want to read it. Well, let's finish this part right here. Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Is this your first time playing this? It is my first time playing this. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. There was a poetry club at my school. I would have gone there and wrote terrible rap. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining starlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the pleasant but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read. Oh, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. And see, Though I am working on making a literature club for my school, I'd be the president for the literature club. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Varden. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... No. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Varden. Me too. My handwriting hasn't changed from 3rd grade. Mine neither. Before I read this one, let's read Leather's poem. Poem RM91CG == Poem 1. Tragedy strikes the lighting from the sky. Secrets held captive, unspoken in the starscape. Her melancholy becomes too much to handle. I wonder if this was written in destiny. If so, it's an agonizing one. I want the bliss to return. Can the past forgive my mistakes? Can I once again hold her in a warm embrace for all eternity? Showing your unending joy, memories still vivid, your heart so vibrant, full of passion for adventure, a mind colored with a dream of joy, yet again, only for sadness to paint our memories black in the infinite pool of despair. Oh, that was a good one. That was really good. I really like that one. Let's go ahead and do Natsuki. I'll go ahead and drink some water before I continue. There we go. Natsuki. No, the scene is more like, sorry about my awful handwriting. Question mark. Varden, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you've ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. Get roasted. Oh, I tell you what to improve, but you'd better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can't fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. The darker the poem prompts are, the better some of my poems are. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. She copy-pasted that poem from the actual historic poet. Oh, is that real? That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, and I won't take that away from her. Wait, who copied a poem? Oh, we're just saying that Natsuki probably copied the poem. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. I noticed the music was odd. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature clip after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. The sudden silence. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Oh no, this is where they're gonna fight, but the thing is, Sayori is not here to stop the fight. I'm gonna be honest, I laughed at some of your reactions to this game. Oh man. Oh. I don't even know, I feel like I don't really have much reactions. I mean, I do react to things, just I feel like my reactions are, I don't know, not very, you know, expressive. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Even at reactions, I shouldn't have laughed at that. Oh my goodness. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Varden did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. I also have a small knack for identifying some reactions from people who aren't very expressive. Which I haven't yet. And Varden liked my poems too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I'm... You're right. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Varden appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Varden started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Like I see Sayori's scene, you actually were taken aback a bit of what you saw. I could tell you by the slight change of your voice. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh. It's funny because I did kind of, like, think that could be a possibility. Because it's... But, I don't know, when I actually saw it, it was different. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Wait, what? What's happening? History? No. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki? Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy? Sorry, my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Sayori, help me! Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickering attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh my gosh. Be careful or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Oh, curse my slow typing. Oh, yeah. What the F is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Varden hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Varden. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did... I can't read the ball. Oh no. Well, to be honest, Natsuki's the one who really started all this. I'm gonna go ahead and, I think Zane's solution is better. Gah! And just walks away. Let's see, Yuri. I'm gonna go with Yuri. Because I actually care. Wait, what? Sayori? Sayori, help me! Sayori! Help me, Sayori! Sayori, help me! Sayori! Sayori! Hi. Monica? Hey, Varden. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Like Sayori. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. Oh, my goodness. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, Natsuki. You okay? Everything alright? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Ay, 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 ay. Darn it. Yuri. I didn't mean it. I believe you. The text you missed looked like you don't know anything about writing poetry. Oh, I see, I see. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. I believe when those things happen, that's what her true thoughts are. Or did. Varden, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There is something wrong with me today. And how you didn't want to choose one of the girls' sides? Oh. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Oh, Yuri's first visible anxiety attack. No. Adi yadi yadi. Adi yadi yadi. Hoodie hoodie. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Varden. I would just be embarrassing with you listening. Check the history to see if there's anything you missed. Let's see. Besides, I'm sure Nessie forgot all about it tomorrow. Let's see. I didn't mean it. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything that I can notice. President. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, so do I? I'm sorry for troubling you. What? 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 Wait, what? What? Okay. I have note that I might be thinking of a fan game. Whoopsies. Well, but I really appreciate you understand. Didn't even finish the sentence. Wait a minute, wait. I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. Odi. Well, what should I write about? Let's see. Judgment. Infident. Promise. Philosophy. Unending. I like the word unending. Unending crimson dream. Crimson dream prayer. Disoriented. Duty. Disoriented universe. Unrestrained. Unrequited. Heaven sent. Ooh, I could choose this one. Nibble. I'm choosing this one. Let's see, some Enochian. I see. Anxiety, agonizing. Essence. Desire. What the? Desire. Existence. Peace. Way to break the game. Yep, sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Oh no, she's back. Siori, no. Siori, why are you back? No. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. That's new to me. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Varden. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's squirrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, Yuri seems to be partially here. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to work too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. Judgment, infinite, promise, philosophy, unending crimson dream, prayer, disoriented universe, unrestrained, unrequited, heaven sent, Lovecraftian words, anxiety, agonizing essence, desire, existence, peace. It didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. The question marks will be the base 64. Give me a word to put in that place. Let's see. I don't know. It's there was something very Lovecraftian about it. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Varden, don't say these kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such a understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now? So keep it a secret? I'm unsure. I guess you could incorporate that into the poem somehow. Like there's a phrase that's, you know... Are you going to translate the base 64? I'm not sure how would I translate that. It probably says something. Secret being the word. Oh, secret? It could be secret. The word being secret. Yet the word itself is secret. Sorry, what am I saying right now? There is a translator out there. Oh, is there a translator? Then I'm curious what the word actually is. Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Huh? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I was thinking about yesterday. So don't add spoilers after this point, okay? Oh, is it a spoiler? Is the word a spoiler? Oh my goodness. Oh, or is the word secret? Note to myself. Oh, note to yourself. I was thinking about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. No, when I write the poem in base 64. Oh, I see. Whatever your mind is, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. I see. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Hmm? But, I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me, or something like that. Nice. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Oh, Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Eh? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. It's okay, I hate you both. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well as Monica. Oh, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Varden. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Still, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Varden, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls out a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, and the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher, and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. What did I do? What did you do? Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Monica Asano is here. Oh no! It's good to see you, Monica. Although I'm trying to go talk to Yuri real fast. I will add the base 64 to the poem and set it after a certain point in the story. Okay. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. The music is muffled. I start heading down the hallway. Huh? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yuri, no! What have you done to yourself? Yeah. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's rewinding. It's rewinding. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Varden, do you like oolong tea? Oh, yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less than when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Varden. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Varden, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Honka donka badonkas. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. I has been forever, Zane. I see watching all those tutorials on Blender made you forget your promise to return. Oh my goodness. Except this time. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, thanks. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Varden, help. Help with what? I'm sure you're fine. You'll be fine. Varden. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Varden? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. What? My teacup gets knocked over. Varden. My heart won't stop pounding, Varden. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Varden? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Nice. Huh? Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Huh? Huh? Oh, she's breathing. It's like, I'm sorry. I was having a crazy girl breathe heavily by looking at me. Like, Monica, would you kind of, you know, walk away a bit? Okay, fine. It's time to share poems. Ah, man. Well, let's talk to Yuri after she had her crazy episode. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Varden, this might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. I don't feel fine anymore. You'll be fine. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appears sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Varden. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Varden? I'm not being weird, right? No. I'm having a harder than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gear boy, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time. It ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and an open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Sorry, I will breathe quieter, Leather. Hoodie. Well, I gotta say, that was, something. You have improved, Yuri. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and, I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Don't worry, Yuri. It's fine. You can keep the poem, though. See, who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Varden, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Power out on cell data now. Oh no. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Wait, what? It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri? I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection of something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. Oh my goodness. I can send the poem. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Wait. Don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. I'm sorry, since, you know, Sayori's not here, the only other girl I care about is Yuri. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, wither, something. Squawking, king, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a something. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Nothing of meaninglessness. Delete her. Delete her? Are you trying to delete Yuri? Or Sayori? Sayori? Or Yuri? No, there's R's. No, I would never. What are you trying to do? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. I think so, yet I can't remember what to do. Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. I do hear you, Monika. Anyway. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's go ahead and read the new poem. Your judgment of me may be infinite. Promise me you won't see me differently. Philosophy holds unending knowledge of crimson dreams, giving my prayer for a better day in this disoriented universe. I mustn't let my thoughts run unrestrained. My love for you is unrequited from your heaven-sent presence. Bunch of random letters and numbers. Anxiety clouding my mind. This sickness so agonizing. Your essence only adds fuel to my desire. Your existence giving me small dosage of peace. And then there's the base 64 text you can just copy and paste. Let's see. I would have to go to the website to do that. Let's see. Take this, take these numbers, copy, paste. What does this say? Now, how do I decode? I can't help my lust from growing when I'm around you. Oh, that's what that says. Interesting. I see. Don't forget to save. Oh yes, I should save. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, there's no more. Well, I guess we'll continue. Let's talk to Natsuki. Are your ribbons different? I swear your ribbons are different. Are you okay? Yeah, just as I thought. Bard, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Varden? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in the good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Oh, they are the same Varden. She's just pissy. Ah, I see. Did anyone call me? Oh no, they're here. Please go away. You have unlocked a special poem. Ooh. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Staring. I love you. Nice. Who's writing this for me? Sayori? It's probably Monica. I'm not even called Osana. Oh. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of your room. Maybe it was Sayori, you know? Maybe she's trying to contact me from beyond the void. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Maybe it is Sayori, who knows? Yeah, it's probably Sayori. Which means, you know what? I must be loyal to Sayori, even if she's not here. You know? We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Varden joined and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think we're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as possible, as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anything else. Well, I know, though, for all you know, it's William Shakespeare. Ah. I mean, maybe it is Shakespeare. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way, too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Varden? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Varden to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us have joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Varden joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And oh, that's not a good sign. Kind of odi. Means you don't feel particularly great at home. Oh, shame on me for spoiling the writer of that poem. Varden isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Oh, darn. It was William Shakespeare. Dang. Sorry. But you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Varden want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Varden, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. Oh, come on, God. What's the point of all this anyway? See, this is why we need Sayori. What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me? She's not taking anything away. No, Varden. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants it to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki? Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh, wow, you really don't care for her. Hody hody. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh my goodness, Yuri. Did you do something to Sayori? I'm starting to question things. What did you do to Sayori? You did something. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Varden? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Got a leak there. Want a napkin? No. I think you got something in your eye. With each change in the members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Also, do you need a napkin? Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. Ooh, a festival. Yeah, we're gonna have a festival. Although, I want to go to the festival with Sayori, and she's not here. And also a wonderful friend, Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Varden? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Varden before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of this, of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Varden, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Something going on with the room? I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because it's all the time you've been here. We've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! Stop. Darn. Let's see, what should I write? Let's see, I'm still in my my dark, edgy phase because Coyote is no longer here. Tragedy. Contamination. Infinite. Incongruent. No, infinite. Incongruent. Crimson. Crimson fantasy. Oh. I just saw she jumped up. So she likes the word fantasy. Fantasy. Tragedy, contamination. Fantasy, let's see. Memories. Unrestrained. Eternity. I noticed that there's a lot of these things here. I know, I saw this. Let's see. Excitement. Well, let's see. I forgot what I was doing. Horror. Horror. Insight. Sensation. Sensation. Adventure. Adventure. Massacre. Frightening. Unending. Universe. Beauty. Beauty. Clouds. Landscape. Hi, Varden. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Huh? Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. You kinda do. You kinda do, actually. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Varden just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, and... Right. I forgot. About that, Azuki. We were all talking yesterday, and... Let's see. Well, we decided that we would like to support that festival as well. See, tragedy, contamination, infinite, incongruent, crimson fantasy, memories, unrestrained, eternity, horror. Insight? Oh, insight. Sensation, adventure, massacre, frightening, unending universe, beauty, clouds, landscape. Well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Huh? Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Varden, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Oh. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Varden is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him to literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention, for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. In my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Oh, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. This happened before. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. This whole scenario happened before. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water. this whole scenario happened before. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her back? Or her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Something is different this time, if I remember correctly. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I imagine it's not going to rewind this time. I start heading down the hallway. Huh? Oh, she's breathing. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Like, actually, how do you make that sound? I can't remember how to make the sound. like, I don't know. I can't make the sound. A sharp inhale, like someone is like. Oh, that's how you do it. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. It's like a hiss. That's right. That's right. Yuri. No, don't. No. Huh? What? Oh. Oh no. Wait. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I chose myself off, or close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Varden? Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Is that Monica? That was a joke. Even with a low resolution stream, I can still... the screen moving. That's a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to go get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Varden. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I have patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Varden? Will? Bunch of lines. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's show it to Yuri. Oh my goodness. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Varden, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Varden. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Varden, go back. Oh, you want me to go back? I don't think I can go back. I'm sorry. I don't think I can. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to... Oh, you mean like the history? Let's see. Oh, here it is. So here it is right here. The hypercode. Looks like it cuts off at the edge right here. Shouldn't have gave her your poem. You can't show anyone else your poem. Wait, what? Why can't I give her a poem? You shouldn't have gave her your poem. You can't show anyone else your poem. Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to... She is keeping your poem. Oh, that's right. Oh. Oh. When did you last save? A long time ago. A very long time ago. So I'm going to take a home with me and say, there's no auto. Oh, nope, nope. Don't do that. I hope that makes it feel good when you think about it, having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Do. It's nice. Do you like it? You can rewrite your poem since I have your poem words copied. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about this. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's show it to Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Varden. Natsuki. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? Huh. It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show it me at all. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. I told you, yeah. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. You can still go back. The words you chose should still be in the same order of the poem game. Just say this point before you go, but do so though. I mean, do I have to go back? It seems like I made my choices, you know? Huh? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There is no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Varden? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. I'm not spending time with you, Monica. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. No, I'm not thinking about you, Monica. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Just Monica. Monica, you're being very, very, very unlikable. Just Monica. Just Monica. Wait. Just Monica. Can I press something else? Okay, fine, just Monica. Team Salvalto. Just Monica. Yes. No. No. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Azuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... That was Yuri's writing. I feel for that was new to me. Oh, I see. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica? I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Varden? Varden is going to help me. Wait, what? You? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Nazuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would freaking know. All you care about now is dragging Varden around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey. I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Varden decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Varden make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Varden, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... So you shut your freaking mouth and let him decide for himself. Oh my goodness. Everybody's being so mean. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh, I can't save. Whoops. Oh, man. Well, not you, Monica, for sure. What the what the heck? No. I got it. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and save. Seems like a good place to save. What's this top one? Can I choose, let's see, Monica... I guess... Go back? How do I go back? There's not really a function to go back. I chose Yuri. Do. Guess I'll have to choose go back. I'm not going back. Monica. Yeah, you picked me. You can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fine. It'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you freaking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Nazuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Varden for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. To the last save you could click a load. Go back. What, this one? Wait, to the last you can... Though it occurred to me that there may be a reason to do so at this point. Wait, why is there a reason to do that? Do. Is everything going badly? Yuri, I didn't even give you any more. Hoodie. You decide it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Yeah, also there are different bugs and routes to take if you did. Oh, I see. Pulling Varden away from me every single time you're not included? Are you jealous? Crazy. Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered offing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Nazuki, let's go. I don't think she wants us around it right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Nazuki to the door. Hey, Varden. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Varden, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Let's see, Oh no, I could go back, but at the same time, I want to know what happens. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't it sound wonderful? Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. The music's so lovely. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. It doesn't feel nice to have someone care about you so much. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Varden. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Varden, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Varden. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Doo-doo-doo. Let's go ahead and save that. That's where my pen went. Do I love... Let's see. Should I say yes or no? You know what? No. I only love Sayori. I see. It didn't go very well. Adi Adi. Adi. Adi Adi. So I'm guessing there's a different route for this. Woody. I can't read any of this. Do-do-do. 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 She's dead now. Poor girl. I'm sure she was fine. I'm sure she'll be fine. She'll be okay. You know, she's just resting. Do it, and if you want, go back to choose the other option. If you're so curious to see if there's another outcome. Is there another outcome? Like, let's see, I am curious if there's another outcome. Is there anything beyond this point that I'm doing right now? Do-do-do. Do-do. We're just gonna keep just saying random things. Do-do. Yuri, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand. You just keep going? Does this stop? We're just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep clicking. Keep on clicking. Just keep on clicking. I got this. Don't worry, Yuri. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I don't know how far back I was, though. There's another... If there is another outcome, I can say if there is or not. Or I must keep quiet. Though the dialogue here, it lasts 2 hours. Oh, does this dialogue last forever? It just keeps going? Do-do-do. I'm curious. Why just keep clicking? Yeah, just speed it up. Press skip. How do you press... Oh, skip. Oh, wow. Also, there is going to be back when you finish this scene. Wait, it's good. Also, there is no going back when you finish this scene. Oh, I see. It erases your stuff. Is that what it does? Let's see. Okay, load. And we'll load here. Yeah, I don't know. Load. Oh, I can't go back. Doo-doo-doo. The most recent save? Well, it wouldn't matter with the most recent save. Odie. Looks like there's no going back. Oh, right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here for me. She sees a dead body. I guess there is no going back. Oh no, don't do that. Runs away. I'm here. Varden, did something happen? Leslie just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Varden? Oh, jeez. I didn't even realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Yuri deleted Yuri? No, he deleted Yuri. Wait, did you just delete Natsuki? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, they are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yeah, there you are. Hi again, Varden. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over the stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Varden. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware of this is all a game, right? Hold here? You want me to hold here? Hody. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Why must I hold? This is just a game. I am aware. Varden, please tell me that you don't have your real name on your Steam tag. Oh. No, I don't have my real name. Or maybe I do. Unless it's not, you know. You do know where this is all just a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. Okay, I believe she reads your Steam tag. Okay. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. You did that to her. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. What did you do, Sayori? Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them all as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. Okay, I believe she reads your... Let's see. Also, I got the 6th poem done. I took way too long with that one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and read that one before we continue. Tragedy. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, it's a tragedy. Is there a way to stop its contamination? Infinite lies told, which are incongruent to my memory. Crimson-colored vision of her twisted fantasy haunts me in my memories. Unrestrained, she says we will be together for eternity. Horror builds in me as I get an insight of her sensation. Unholy thoughts of adventure for joy of her own. A bloody massacre on my happiness is frightening. This hell seems to be unending. Ironic, isn't it? This universe holds so much beauty. The clouds, the landscape, an elegant lie tied within the scenery. Nice. That's pretty good. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with me, with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Varden? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Varden. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you don't need to click off the text box. Oh, okay. You'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Varden. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. The final poem is going to be the worst to write. Oh no. Felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Varden. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Varden, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Varden, will you go out with me? Well, I can't seem to choose anything else. Yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Varden. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for the ending, Varden. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Oh shoot, Google says she can also read the admin name on your computer too, so if you can just change that real quick, in case she does try to read that. Oh no. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Let's see, what should I write? Let's see. Moya Minska. Moya Minska Manika. Niokia. Onka. Mon Yuka. No, not that one. We'll do Aowa. Aowa Onka. Aowa Onka. Onka. Ika. No, Onka. Choose the one that least resembles Monica. Oh. Moi. Na. Moa. Oink. Oa. Oni plus. Ink. Oka. Enka. Monk. I. Snick. Ni. Enka. Nick. Hopefully I did okay, because I did I started off doing some of the other ones. Hi again, Varden. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Varden, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. It all is Monica, though it's funny to see what people say for the ones that least resemble Monica. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand I find my strength, a courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Powers back. Nice. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file, if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Varden? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Oh, shoot, they know. Oh. I am recording this. Hi everyone. They see you. She sees you guys. She sees you. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling me your friend... It's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warnings. Oh yeah, if you want to do that, you can. I'll try to warn you when she may say your name. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? I'm ready. Deleting Monica, that is? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Oh my gosh, did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Varden. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway. If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Hold here. I'm looking up when she says your name. I mean, it did see that I was recording, so maybe it won't say the name. Maybe. Just maybe. Certainly would be nice. Let's see. Dun da 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 da. Do do do. Hoodie hoodie. What's going on out there? But I want Sayori. I want her to live. Oh, as well. Do do do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh. I clicked. Now she's just staring at the eyes. Just staring. And staring. And staring. Staring further and further into the black. Oh no, we're just staring now. Do do do. Da da. Varden, would you ever introduce your friends to me? Would I ever introduce your friends, my friends? I mean, my friends would already know. You know. When she says I'm talking to you, that's when she's going to read your name. I see. I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. Do. Hello? You're just staring at me. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna lie, Monica. I don't really like you at all. I want Sayori back. Monica likes to stare. I want Monica back. Not Monica, sorry. Oh man, she's rewriting my mind. Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to be really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, did not Zuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Staring at me once more. Keeping on staring on. Da 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 do. Do 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 do. Da da do do do. Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection. You know what's funny? My eyes are also emerald green. I kind of want to make my life hell and animate her on the screen. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Varden? Well, they're also the color of my eyes. It's just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. I have. I'm assuming I'm supposed to delete your character. Hoodie. But I don't have to. We'll just keep staring. Keep staring. Do. Do. Do do do. Do do. Huh. 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 Do do do. Monica, you've been forcing us to stare. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. Oh, me too. I still wish I could have handled the whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? I am. I am still hung up about it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging thing. You're supposed to jump from a high enough that rope snaps your neck, making it quick and painless. But she just used a chair, meaning she kind of just left herself to slowly asphyxiate. But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind, or something, because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingernails were all bloody, anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I could have saved her. So I could have saved her. Yeah, her hands are bloody. Do you want me to point her hands? Let's see. See, yeah, her hands are bloody. Do you want me to point her hands? Hoodie. Point out. Oh. I didn't notice that, actually. So I could have saved her. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the club room, writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly amusing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. So I could have saved Sayori. I see. Well, I do want to save Sayori. I want to save them all. Do. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but we're like meeting new people. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not this kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Should I send her hands in the game section? I will blur it. Oh, sure, go ahead. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go out on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. Let's see, games. Oh wow, they were bloody. Darn. Do. Odi. Monica. Do I have to delete you? I may have to delete you. I just want Sayori back. I want them all back. Do. But I'm also curious where this is gonna head. Do. You're such a good listener, Varden. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling on or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. I see. Do. Da. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all of the social pressure and hormones can lead to dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. Dialogue goes on for 2 hours, by the way. Though when Monica goes to say your name, I suggest deleting her because I have no idea what she will read. I see. They don't want attention because they've already given up on inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. So dialogue will just keep on going. Depression comes in many forms, but that is none of them. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. I see. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much, and remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, see you at school tomorrow. All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah. Yeah, she's gone now. But Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you too have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Should I delete her? Do. Let's see. The dog. Let's see here. Do. I think I have to go to the actual file. Do. Steam. Apps. Common. And then where is Literature Club? Characters. Monica. So the actual game file. There's Monica right there. Hey, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. That was a joke. But if you could tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna save Sayori. Delete. I just deleted her. Oh. And now she's gone. What's happening? Varden, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Varden. Please hurry and help me. Monica does not help me. No. Get skilled issued. Did you do this to me, Varden? Did you? Did you delete me? I did. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Varden. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No. I never thought anyone would be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Varden, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Ori. Dudu. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this way, this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Dude. I've made up my mind. Varden. I know I said that I deleted everything else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Oh? Maybe she restores everybody. And we can finally go to the festival. The game is not suitable for children. Oh, she took herself out of it. Oh. Oh. New game. Actually, delete her. Oh, wait, can I bring her back? I probably can't bring her back, huh? Let's see. Wait, can I bring her back? Can I just, can I undo the Can I undo the deletion? That's what I'm thinking. Where is... Where is my bin? For some reason, it's really hard to find it. Let's see. Monica. Restore the selected item. Restore. I restored. I don't know if it'll actually work though. See, main menu. No, she's still not there. I restored her though. Yeah, I restored her. Please stop playing with my heart. I don't want to come back. Oh, it worked. It worked. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. It actually worked. Okay, I'm gonna save that. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends and groups. Well, should I stop here? I wonder if I should stop here, or we do not have that much left. I don't know. There's still a lot to this game that I have yet to learn. Let's see, how much of the game do I have left? Because I might have one more stream left of it. Or should I just keep going? Let's see. As usual, I'm surrounded by a couple of friends and groups walking to school together. Shoot, I wonder if I have that much left. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I don't know, should I end here? Because I'm debating how much time I have left. I wonder if I should stop here. There isn't too much left to this route, though if you wish to mess around and try to find out, I say stop here. Okay, if there's not too much time, you know, I'll go ahead. I'll continue. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Varden. Well, already is one girl. That girl is Saori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I saved her. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we picked up that habit once again. Varden, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I should meet girls. Well, there's already one girl. I'm proud of you, Saori. Hehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making a daily commute. By the way, Varden, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not. I started to say that what I will always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Saori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her the clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her own, very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Saori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day isn't ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up and gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Hello, hello. I deleted Monica, but then I put her back. So Monica's still alive, technically. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Varden. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Varden that Saori always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Varden. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Varden, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Saori. The Literature Club. Saori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah. Saori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Saori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What's an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and then I follow. Wow, she's a lot nicer. I'm assuming she was being very mean before because of the what Monica was doing. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oh, also, what they said according to Google Translate, brother, calm down, it's just Monica, don't do it. Oh. Well, it's alright, she is back. Although Monica's technically not here in person, she is still in the game. I restored her. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member Yuri. I'm unsure if Egg speaks English. They haven't responded back to my question. Oh, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Varden, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can't change. That can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much stuff, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga. That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So, if Varden wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Varden? Yeah, maybe something, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. I guess that means should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Something in me is telling me to do something I may never finish. Hurtful. Oh yes, oh yes. I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Mizuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by reading a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you'd do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Seori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Nazuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Varden. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Seori. Aw, Varden. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Varden, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. So she knows about Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Varden. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. F. O. R. For. Ever. No? No, Seori, no. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Oh, she's Monica. I returned Monica. I just realized I returned Monica. Who? Bad ending 1? No, because Monica's saving me right now. It hurts. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Seori. Goodbye, Varden. Goodbye, Literature Club. Aww. That is a bad ending. Oh, I see. This is a bad ending. Trust me. I see, I see.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really
Well,
hard
I
on
got the
it.
bad ending.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's the piano song being played. Oh. Oh, I got the bad ending.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Mona's voice is a lot different than I had imagined.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Oh, this is really nice.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this
Let's see, what is the good ending?
choices, what will
Like,
it
how do I
take
get everybody to
to
live?
find that special day? What will it take?
I bet you it's got to be very special.
That special day.
Oh, this is a nice song. I like it.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Remove images?
When
No.
you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
No.
When I can't even read my own feelings.
I'm guessing these are the, if I went with these routes. Oh, what's happened before the song is the bad ending. I'm sure this song plays as credits.
Just for me to have it all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I lost everything. But I want her to live. I want Saori to live.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
Oh yeah, I did do that scene.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
Also, for the good ending, you need to spend time with every girl in all acts. Oh, with the save. Oh, that's a lot of work. So you just gotta spend. So you just gotta do the scene, go back, do the scene again, go back. Also, for the you need to spend time with every girl in all acts. Odi, odi. So that's what they meant by the save and load function.
I'll leave you be.
Man, that's really hard to get the good ending. This is my final goodbye to Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Script error, missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Oh, it's gone. And the game is gone. So I'm assuming I have to reinstall. Well, let me see. Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. I see, I see. It won't even show up on here anymore. Okay, so you actually have to reinstall the game. Do. Where is it? There you are. Huh. Uninstall. Install. Hooty. So in both acts, you gotta do that. You need to spend time with every girl in all acts. Okay, reinstall the game. Now what happens? Do do do. Do do. Let's see. A previous save file has been found. Would you like to delete your save file? Yes, delete my existing data. Why is it not showing up on the over here anymore? It's weird that it won't show up. So odd. Yeah, delete my existing. Do 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 do. Oh, I gotta resize it again. I agree. Do do. It deleted literally everything. Oh, even the sound. Full screen. Okay, there we go. It's not working anymore. There we go. Let's see. If you wish to get the good ending or just mess around to find out every little thing, you can do that in another stream. That box ain't supposed to be there. Oh, what box? What box not supposed to be there? There was a black box. Oh, I did see the black box, yeah. But it went away. It went away. It's possible that the game knows that I'm starting over again. But I think that's a place to end it. Maybe I'll go for the good ending. I'll try to get the good ending, but I think, you know, that's a pretty good playthrough. We'll see if we actual game bug. I'm not sure if it was an actual game bug. But oh wells. Oh wells. Oh, I just realized she's bigger than everybody else. I didn't notice this. And that makes sense. Because now I think about it, I did think it was weird that she's lower resolution than everybody else. It's because she's just upscaled from this right here. So that's a pretty good hint. I didn't even notice. But yes. Maybe, I don't know if I'll do it next time, but it depends. If we don't decide to do another party, like a party game next week, then you know what? We'll probably try to get the good endings for Doki Doki. Because you know what? I actually like these characters. When I first was doing this game, I thought I was just gonna read through it, get to the end. But I actually really like all these characters. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the good ending. There are other signs that Monika's out of the ordinary. Oh yeah, especially in the second act. I wasn't really paying attention too much in the first act though. But this is fun. I actually really like all these characters, and I want to try to, I guess, get the best ending. Let's see how. So I think you basically have to just save, reload, pretty much do the poem thing over and again. Like do the poem part over and over again until you get, I guess, like spend time with her, then her, then her, then Monica. I guess. And you just keep doing that. Okay. That's gonna be very time consuming. Oh my goodness. But we can do it. I mean, we can just speed through her parts because I've done her parts already. There was one I did for her. We can speed through that one. I never done any for her. And of course, never for her either. But it should be fun. Should be good to try. It'll probably take me a good like 2 to 3 streams to do that. Depending on how fast we are. But until then, hope you all enjoyed stream. I certainly enjoyed the game, and I now appreciate all these characters, and I really want to try to get a good ending for them all. You can't skip the dialogue with the new game. Oh, that's right. That's all right. And you just click through really fast on some of them. But that should be all right. Should be all right. But until next time, everyone have a great day. Well, I wonder what would happen if you did the 2 hours of her at the end. Is that an ending you would have with her? Probably. Though if you need me to help you guide you through the poems, I can help with that. I can try with trial and error, because I do know what she likes, for sure. I accidentally got her once before. Her, I think I can figure out. I think it's Monica, that I for sure have no idea. Yeah, I think she's the one I don't really know what she wants. But I can try. But yes. But until next time, what's tomorrow? Wait, what is tomorrow's stream? Oh, that's right. It's Soma. I'm playing Soma tomorrow. Monica's impossible to write for. Oh, is she impossible to write for? Because I swear when I was pressing some buttons, I knew that when I did like adventure and fantasy, she pops up every once in a while. Because I saw that she's like off the screen right here, in this area, and she'll just pop up every once in a while. She's like off the screen. Because I saw that she, some words make her pop up. But yeah, Monica's impossible to write for? Okay. Oh, only in Act 2, okay. So in Act 1, it's only these three. Okay. And then in Act 2, it's her. You can try to get her in Act 2. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So it's only these three for the first act, and then her for the, also for the, for Act 2. Okay. Sounds about right. Act 2, last poem, I believe. Oh, it's only the last poem. That explains why I noticed it then. Yeah. Does explain it. Okay. Yes, I think I will for sure try the good ending. Because I like getting the good endings, you know? And I actually care for these characters, so I definitely want to try. But until then, I should see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. And have a good day. Have a good day.